Hey everyone, it's Xant. Now I'm running out of interesting ways to open these, so apologies. Anyways, new event, new banner. Let's get going. Just a reminder though, these are standard pool suits, meaning that they'll be obtainable through part exchange in the future, and through standard capsule tickets, if you're lucky. Only roll if you must have them now, otherwise just wait and get them slowly over the next few, months, cause part exchange. Following the tail of its predecessor, the Camphor Amazing kicks down the door and immediately outperforms the Zaku Amazing. At least, I imagine it will. Also coming from Build Fighters, this machine is, unsurprisingly, built from the Camphor and is piloted by Meishin Kawaguchi, alias of Tatsuya Yuki. Designed to be highly customizable through the use of exchangeable binders that store weapons and equipment, Camphor Amazing can perform exceptionally under most situations, and obviously performs better than the base machine it was derived from. I'm weak to mono eyes, and this is no exception. Now, what does it actually bring? Well, it has 2 amazing knives, which are just anti-armor knives, 4 heat plates. Now these are actually heated protrusions on the arms and the legs. They can heat up and they're used in melee combat. 2 beam sabers, 2 amazing pistols. These can be turned into the Amazing Rifle and Amazing Long Rifle by use of attachments, 2 amazing machine guns, 1 amazing minigun, and 1 amazing rocket launcher. They're not actually amazing, it's just, the suit's called Amazing and all that fun stuff. Anyways, I seriously love the profile of this machine. The bulkier look of these suits always gets me, much more so than the extremely slim humanoid Gundams, anyways. Our other gacha machine this week is the missing Sandrock Custom Endless Waltz version. Now if you don't know what I mean by missing, I've brought up the banner we had many months ago with the Moon Gundam, showing this suit as well. It seems it got pushed back, a little more than we thought. Starring in Gundam Wing Endless Waltz and piloted by Quatre winner, the Sandrock Custom is an upgrade to the original Sandrock and benefits from improved mobility in space. However, the Endless Waltz version trims away some of the base additions to focus mainly on the shodels and close combat. The Sandrock had been destroyed via the self-destruct built into all Gundams, however it had been confiscated by Oz and stolen back by the Maganac Corps for Quatre. Rebuilt to excel in space to face the spacebound Virgo 2 mobile dolls, the Sandrock saw very little outward changes while it was being upgraded, but it made a world of difference in combat in space. Hopefully, this suit outshines the Sandrock that the JP server has. It's limited to a code that you can only obtain and use in the Japanese client, so it's kind of limited access, even though all the data's in our server anyways. So what does the Sandrock Custom Endless Waltz actually have? It has a Vulcan turret set, 2 heat shodels. These are curved heated swords, and they can attach at the pommel to create kind of a joint long blade. 1 shield. Now, this was exclusive to the Glory of the Losers manga. I don't know if it's going to show up or not. A beam rifle, and an anti-beam coating cloak. Think the ABC cloak, except not the ABC cloak, same idea though. Now, this suit does have a short list of weapons, but the shodels are iconic. Hopefully, they come in both dual blades and naginata, because I want to see more naginata weapons. Our welfare this week is the Impulse Gundam Sword variant from Gundam Seed Destiny. Piloted by Shin Asuka, this silhouette pack is made for close combat and has no shame in painting the suit red to go faster. Okay, poor jokes aside, I've talked about the Impulse before, so I'm going to pass on it, but I will say this is my favorite variant of the machine purely due to the feats performed by the weapons that this sucker brings along. So, the Sword Impulse Gundam has a CIWS turret set, 2 Excalibur anti-ship swords, 2 beam boomerangs, 2 anti-armor knives, 1 mobile shield, and a beam rifle. This suit is pretty much the get close and die trying of Seed Destiny. It doesn't help the pilot was really good at swinging these swords around, and hopefully we see the pommel joined version of these swords as a naginata too, because oversized swords are always fun. Now onto the pilots. Our first is Norba Shino from Iron-Blooded Orphans. A member of Tekadon and pilot of the Ryusei Go, as well as the leader of the Ryusei unit named after his suit, this cheerful and loud pilot was also an ace, only lagging behind Mikazuki and Akihiro. Considering the comparisons, that's amazing. He eventually ended up in the Floros, using it to make Gallarhorn have an absolutely bad time whenever he was around. Good going, Norba. Our final pilot is probably an unknown to many. Von Spack hails from Gundam 00F as the protagonist and a pilot of celestial being, and even had roles in Gundam 00I and 00P. Always been around. He's a former mercenary with violent tendencies, so he was equipped with a remote detonation collar by Veda to keep him in line. An exceptional pilot with a sharp mind, he's shown prowess in combat, to the point of being able to defeat 2 newer machines in a 2v1 through just tactics alone. He eventually became respected by other members of Celestial Being, and managed to escape his collar's confines. Granted, not by it being removed conventionally, but let's just say he's a trooper. Applause for the madman. He's earned his 4-star position in my mind. And with that, we've pretty much wrapped up all there is to talk about. Now, this video's a little briefer than normal, because, the sword impulse and all that. Yeah, sorry about the more brief videos. Now, something I just do want to talk about real quick is the premium material video from last month. I'm unsure if I should continue the series or not. And the only reason I say that is because it's very difficult to rate parts, whether or not they're good or bad with 2.0 having come out, as almost everything is now viable. Of course, there are always going to be the best in slot options, but with the way that the game currently functions, and with the skinning system coming out very soon with version 2.1, it seems almost like a lost cause to try to sit down and determine what the best parts are. Really, it's pick a part with a very high stat pool as your front level 90 plus part, and then pick a part that has good traits or an EX skill or something you want as the back piece. And that's pretty much it for the meta now. Like, yeah, you can always go triple word tag, 60k primary stat, but that's just kind of overkill with the content we have. Anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know. I may do one next month, or I guess technically at the end of this month, but I think it really depends on what the 2.1 skinning system does. So, just understand, I do want to make the premium material videos. It's just extremely hard to judge and rate what a best part is now with the way that things have gone. So, anyways, I will just figure that out on my own going forward. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will see you in a couple of days for the impressions video. As always, peace out, and see you in the next one.